China and the United States have sent aircraft carriers into contentious waters in the East and South China Seas, the latest maritime contest between strategic rivals at a time of heightened tensions in the region. Analysts say their naval presence in the Indo-Pacific at the same time highlights the risk of military conflict between the powers, as Beijing affirms its maritime claims in the region more aggressively and Washington focuses its defense strategy against China. Amid a deepening dispute between Beijing and Manila over the presence of Chinese vessels, which the Philippines says are maritime militias, but China says are fishing vessels on Whitsun Reef in the South China Sea. The Philippine Foreign Ministry said China's claim that the ships were sheltering from bad weather was an outright lie and is clearly a false narrative of China's expansive and illegitimate claims in the West Philippine Sea. Manila also rejects Beijing's claim that the reefs of the disputed Spratly Islands are traditional Chinese fishing grounds and is once again demanding that boats leave the area immediately, in the exclusive economic zone. The Republic of the Philippines will file a diplomatic protest. The US, Japan and Indonesia are also increasing pressure on China over the dispute. On Sunday, a U.S. carrier strike group led by USS Theodore Roosevelt entered the South China Sea from the Strait of Malacca, according to the Beijing-based South China Sea Strategic Situation Monitoring Initiative, citing data from satellites. It said the guided missile destroyer USS Mustin was also operating in the East China Sea and approaching China's Yangtze River on Saturday. Meanwhile, the Chinese aircraft carrier Liaoning passed through the Miyako Strait off southwestern Japan on Saturday, days after China's defense ministry urged Japan to put a stop to all provocative movement over the contested Diaoyu Islands in the East China Sea, which Tokyo calls Senkakus. Tokyo has repeatedly raised concerns over China's new Coast Guard law that allows its quasi-military force to use weapons against foreign vessels deemed to be entering Chinese waters illegally, and over the increasing presence of the Chinese Coast Guard in waters near contested islands. Regional tensions are also rising in Taiwan, where Beijing has in recent months stepped up gray zone war tactics against the claimed democratic island. 10 People's Liberation Army fighter jets entered Taiwan's southwestern air defense identification zone on Monday, after a Chinese Y-8 military plane flew near the island on Saturday and Sunday. The U.S. also conducted a series of military exercises with allies in the region last week, including with Japan in the East China Sea, with Australia in the Eastern Pacific, and with India in the Indian Ocean.